Hi everyone, I have another fun thing for us to try today. I've had these for quite some time. I have like 3 sets of these. They're only $1 at the Dollar Tree. So this is the Jot Marbling Kit, and this will be the first time that I've tried these. I don't know if I said that already. If I did, I apologize. But there's 5 colors here, and these are water-based inks, and you can also do fabric with this. So you can marble fabric or paper. If you marble fabric, you cannot wash it. So I can't say that it's not light fast, I just say that it's not washable. So what I am going to dye today are some different colored cardstock. And let's just get started. So I just have a pan of water here, large enough to hold my papers. I think there's all 8.5 by 11. And I'm going to shake these up. I don't know if you really need to, but I'll go ahead and shake all these up. And all we do is just drop it in and swirl it around, and we'll see what we get. And I don't know if I want to do like all colors at once. We'll just see what happens here. Maybe. Let these dry. Oh, here we go. Do I have to poke holes in this? Not starting off great. Does it say I have to poke a hole? Let's see. Apply paint 1 drop at a time. It says nothing about poking a hole. I have to put the top back on. It's not dry, but it certainly isn't coming out. So strike 1 for the Jot Marbling Kit. Let me try another one. Try a different color. Oh! Strike 2. Oh my gosh. It just busted like all over the place. So, and I don't know where the lid went. Or the tip. The tip like just blew out. There's the red. Guys, this is not good. You've got to be kidding me. I would stop filming after that blast, but I'm sure you guys will get a kick out of that. And a warning, and I have had these sitting around for a couple months, but who knows how long these things are hanging on the shelf at Dollar Tree. I mean, this is stuck. I am very disappointed. I've got it on my fingers now. Wait, I've got paper towel. This is, oh, here we go. Found the yellow tip right in the water. Awesome. So this paint is thick and can barely come out of the tip. It's not coming out at all. So I don't know if this is just because it's old. Is it old? Well, here it is. Like, I have to open the... It's pretty thick. Guys. Let's just go with it. So we'll just use these 3 colors, and we've got thick pieces here. I don't know that I am really supposed to be mixing this like this. Seriously, I'm gonna have like globs. Look at that big glob right there. Is there something that always happens in my videos that just cause me to just crack up, or what? I move this thick stuff out of the way. I'm pretty mad right now. Just not happy with this. Let's see what the white does here. I mean, it's not coming out. This is ridiculous. And then if I drop it without the tip, is with these big chunks, it's sinking to the bottom. Well, let's try a piece of paper, shall we? Oh, I think we were supposed to drop the center in first. Not that it matters. I mean, so that was the blue, yellow, a little bit of red, and a little bit of white, and big chunks of mess. I mean, come on, look at that. Look at this. That is not much marbling. That is like big chunks of stuff. And ugh. I'm going to dip it in there and try to pull all this out and open up a different... How ridiculous. Not what I was picturing was going to happen. Let me get a different package. I have 3 of these packages, and I'm only going to try package number 2, and if this is not any better, I'm probably just going to give up here. And you guys can decide whether you want to buy these or not from the Dollar Tree. And I am squeezing really hard, and nothing is coming out of the tip. Let's try a different approach. We'll pull this out, and I'm gonna put my stick in here. Nope. There is no sense in this at all. Maybe I need to water this down some. I was so hoping that I would have these really pretty marbled papers to do journal covers. Well, let's see. The chunks are starting to like disperse and float on the top. Maybe I'll get something out of this. I'm just going to drop in big chunks, and we'll see what happens, if it'll just kind of not melt, but dissolve and do something. Seriously. Look at that. Just look at this. Can you not see the chunk? Here, it's coming. There, look. I lift it up, and then it starts falling apart. So I'm chasing chunks all over the place. I don't know if I want to waste much paper. Get rid of these chunks before I put my paper in. I mean, it doesn't say to let it sit. Apply paint 1 drop at a time. Well, you can't do that because it's too thick to come out of the tip. And yeah, I don't really see, there's nothing else. I don't give up easily, however, we'll continue. This is just not what I want, though. This is not long strings of color. This is little itty bitty pieces and bits of stuff and chunks. Oh, looky there. A giant chunk of white. Because the tip fell. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and post this. And just for a warning, I have seen other people use these and not have this problem, but I have opened up 2 packages and it is not coming out. I mean, I am squeezing like really hard. And I know that they didn't poke a hole through the bottom of this. I don't think I'm going to waste another piece of paper on this. Okay, well, that's my review. It sucks, so I wouldn't buy it again. Thank you for watching, and stop back by for another experiment and other things that I have, like a whole list of ideas that I'm planning on showing you guys, and most of my projects have not turned into a disaster like this one, so take my word for it. It is not even worth the dollar. So appreciate you guys watching, and I will be back, and bye bye guys. Okay, as I was saying, I don't give up very easily. Even though this thing, nowhere on the instructions does it say that you are to poke holes in the tips for the paint to come out. You have to. I mean, there's no holes for these to come out. There's just no way. I see no hole. So what I have done is taken a safety pin and I have poked holes in all of these paint tubes, these tips. So let's start over again and give it a second chance. And it says in the instructions, just add 1 drop at a time. See, now it's coming out. It's coming out. I have a little hole on the tip. Come on, drop. 1 drop. Okay, less stress. We have less stress now. Now you can see it, move this up a little bit. You can see the paint dissolving. I'm trying not to squeeze too hard so that the stuff doesn't pop out. So this is the red. And then I'll do some purple. Just ridiculous. Just, oh, why? Why me, guys? Why me? So that you guys can learn. That's why. You guys can watch me and then don't do what I do. Learn as I go. I'm hoping that these turn out really nice, and now that I know that I have to poke holes in them, you know, if I can get my papers to turn out, then I can purchase some more, maybe. I subscribe to Nick the Booksmith, and she makes just the most beautiful journals, and she has a course that she was showing for book covers from, I think it was 1864. Don't quote me on that, but all the book covers have a marbling on the front of them, and it's so pretty. And I saw that, and I'm just like, I have to try my marbling paints and see if I can do something similar. Maybe cover an old book, or, well, even a new one from the Dollar Tree, and just take a new cover and alter it. Oh, that one went down to the bottom. Oh, it's floating. It's coming back. It is coming back. I think this is more like it. This is what it's supposed to do. Now it's dissolving. Maybe it just needed squished and worked, and, well, obviously holes punched in there. Let me put some more white. I thought I put white here, but I didn't. Here, we'll put some white in between. So if you haven't subscribed to Nick the Booksmith, you should check her out, because she's really funny. Like I said, she creates beautiful journals. I haven't purchased any, but I mean, she gives you a lot of neat ideas for journal pages, and the covers of her books are just gorgeous. Okay, so I am guessing that's going to be enough, and I can just swirl around. I wouldn't even need to swirl this. I could probably just even dip it in with these splotches here if you wanted to. So I'm just carefully with my wooden stick here. You could use anything, a chopstick, a knife, whatever, to kind of go through and break this up and create a pattern. It's still not quite, it's still choppy. I mean, it's not like, I don't know if I have enough. Let's put some more. It's still short, like short lines, and not like long marbly lines. At least there's no big chunks now of paint. And I could put all the colors together if I wanted to. I think I'll add more purple. And then we'll wait for those new drops to disintegrate and disperse out, and I will run through it with my stick again. That one's done. This one's still disintegrating. The blue's taking longer. Look like little tadpoles. Come on, blue. I don't know why that's taking so long to disperse and disintegrate. I don't have patience for this. I still don't think I'm going to be giving this a good review, even now that I've figured out that I need to poke some holes in the tip, because it's still not what I'm expecting it to do. There's just really teeny little marbling and blotches. To go through and just break all those little blotches up, which ends up it's just not what I'm looking for here. Not what I think when I picture marbling. I think, to me, probably just shaving cream marbling would do a better job. I may just give up on this again after the second try and do the shaving cream. Oh, there's some on the top of that. That's fine. So there is that. I am not happy with that still. It's all chunky and spread out. It is not what I am picturing it should be. I was expecting it to be more like, well, like this backside here, where it's spread out and not these big chunks of paint. I'm just going to keep... Alright, we'll try one more time. I don't like this one. I guess for some kind of a background starter, okay, but definitely not for a journal cover. So I'll set this aside to dry. Disappointment. Maybe I just don't have enough paint, so we'll try it again. Let's try the green. I'm going to go a little bit faster and add more dots. More. I'll just add a lot more. Maybe I just don't have enough. You guys are probably screaming at me like, no, you don't have enough paint. I don't know. We'll just cover this whole tin with paint, see what happens. One dot at a time. And then if I like it, I'll make some more. Not on camera, because I know you guys don't want to see me doing this like 10 times or for an entire hour, which I think I've gone like long enough between, you know, the learning what I was supposed to do to now. I am not liking this blue because it's, you know, I'm just not patient enough. It doesn't really say how long to wait. It just says drop it in one drop at a time. Just going to cover this whole gigantic tin. And I got this from the Dollar Tree, this pan here, just for this purpose, or to do acrylic pours. I'm going to try my hand at some acrylic pours as well at some point. We'll see how this turns out with more paint. I think I want more green. I don't want a bunch of color everywhere. I want to just do a couple colors and maybe some white and see how that turns out. And maybe next time I'll do the shaving cream and compare the two. I've seen a lot of shaving cream marbling with shaving cream videos, and I like how that looks as well. Seems much easier than this, that's for sure. Let's do some white, and I've got some green on this thing. Here, wipe it off. I appreciate you guys and your patience, and I hope I'm giving you a little bit of a comic relief today. If you guys have any better techniques or a better, like, inexpensive product that you use for marbling, let me know in the comments. I'm afraid to, like, run my stick through this yet. I'm just not sure that I have enough paint. Just want to make sure that I have enough so that I'm not disappointed again with the little choppy pieces of color all around it. Do some more green. I am crossing my fingers and I'm hoping for the best here. I'm wondering if I should even run my my wooden stick through this, or just leave it as it is. I kind of like it as it is. I'm afraid I'm going to ruin it. I'm so scared. I'm going to run through this. It's going to all just break up into little pieces. I really have a feeling that that's what's going to happen. So I think I am just going to leave it like this. Wait for all the paint to dissolve here. And try it. Alright, so, okay. Let's do that, and I will grab another light sheet of cardstock. And it still looks like, yeah, we've still got the green, like, dissolving. You kind of see it separating. So I'll wait for that to finish. Kind of neat to watch. If you can see that, it's starting to spread out. Be patient, Carolyn, be patient. There's only just this one spot. One spot left. Come on. There's still little pieces of red in here. I see little flecks of red floating on the top, which is fine. I think that'll give it some interest. Okay, so the green's finally done. So let's hold our breath and just try it, and we'll see. Sorry, I'm breathing so hard. I just want this to be successful. Just pushing the edges down so the edges, to make sure the edges get some paint. Okay, let's see. Quit sighing. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready for this? Well, that's better. That's better. There's a lot of little flecks in there from where I had paint before and where I had ran my stick through. I'm just at a loss for words. But there you can see a little bit of the red there. That's not bad. I'm going to try another one with what's left. that's a usable piece. Got another light piece of paper and just use what else is floating here. And the second one's better. As you can see, that looks much better. It's a nice soft color. Not too bad. This is what I was going for to begin with. So looks like the second dip is much better than the first. And looks like I do have to add a lot more paint. Just be patient. And I'm just going to continue on and make some more papers, and then eventually I will show you what I do with these. But thank you guys for being so patient with me, and hopefully being humorous with me and dealing with my lack of knowledge on what I'm supposed to do with these things. But I blame it on the instructions. But anyhow, thank you again, and if you like this, please give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And I have more videos to come, and thank you again so much, and bye. I will be back.